Please excuse me if I'm a fat ass. These have to be the best cookies in the world. Hello everybody, it's Momma Char here. Welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. If you guys are new here, please subscribe. And if you guys can please destroy the notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I go live on YouTube and upload on YouTube. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about basically if you're not trans, how it would be to ask a trans woman out and how properly to do it. Before I get started, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to start doing some live streams of me drawing. And I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but I feel like you guys would. So lately I've been drawing stuff like this. Hopefully it pops up. Is it going to pop up? I don't think it's going to. Come on. I guess that's good enough, right? But I've been drawing stuff like this, and I feel like you guys would love it if we just had like a hangout session, all that stuff, and I would just draw and talk to you guys. I think that would be pretty fun. Let me know if that would be a good idea in the comment section below, because I would love to just do that. It'd be so relaxing, so chill, and I could talk to you guys. Once again, I'm addicted to Starbucks. I've told you guys this for a long time. Starbucks is my favorite place to go when it comes to drinks. Caramel apple spice is my favorite. Are you a single guy? Are you considering yourself as a straight male? Are you a lesbian girl or woman, whatever preference you choose to have? Are you a non-binary person? Probably wouldn't post enough. I probably wouldn't have to like talk about non-binary people because they're more understanding of the community. But other than that, let's dive in. I'm a trans woman, which means I've had my own trans woman experiences when it comes to people asking me out. I've never really truly gotten asked out. Like I've gotten asked out like in proper ways a couple of times, but more so it's just been like hang out and then all of a sudden something happens and what's up. I never truly got like asked out like on a date or anything. And sometimes it's like a really bad, like it makes me feel like I'm not good looking enough. Obviously, it's different now. I'm in a relationship. I'm happily in a relationship for the past almost 10 months. So it's not a big deal now, but back then it kind of was. I was like, you know, now as a trans woman, I don't sit there and think, oh, I don't feel like I have to worry about this whole straight guy dating a trans woman thing or this lesbian girl dating a trans woman thing. I already have a relationship, so I'm very, very comfortable right now. Okay, guys? So I'm going to talk to you guys about everybody else around this area, how to ask a trans woman out. It's the same as asking anybody out. There's no specific or special way. And I think that people that think there is like some sort of special like way of doing things, you know, most trans women just want to be treated like a normal woman. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking you to recite my name or use my pronouns right. I think one of the biggest no-nos would probably be like to not ask someone's preferences and not ask what their pronouns are and maybe not ask if they are trans or not. So that's rule number one. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, to be curious is to be curious. But that's something that you really shouldn't know until the time comes around where you're a little closer to that person, okay? All those questions that you might have in your mind, if this is a girl or a boy, shouldn't be a deal until you're talking to that person and it's the right time to ask them that question. When you're asking someone out, I guess, I mean, at the end of the day, when people ask people out, they've already usually hung out with them for a while, so they kind of know a lot about them. And because nobody just walks up to someone and says, do you want to go out with me? Some people do, but not everybody. And that is definitely, in my eyes, not something that a lot of guys would do anyways, or women. When you are dating a trans woman or whenever you're going to ask that trans woman out, if you're thinking about doing it, remember that trans women are women. So forget about what your friends are going to think. Forget about what your family's going to think. This is all about you. You know your own sexuality. If you are attracted to females and only females, then you are straight. And if trans women come into the play, it's because the trans woman you like just so happens to give you that vibe of a woman. Nobody changes anybody's sexuality. So I'm just saying, don't feel that way if you are a straight guy. Lesbian women do not feel uncomfortable because you feel like you're dating a guy who's changed into a girl. And dismantles where your lesbian label. It does not do that. Lesbian doesn't necessarily mean vagina and vagina, and gay does not necessarily mean penis and penis. So I'm just being honest. It is more so on the character you see when you first see someone. Do they give you a male vibe, or do they give you a female vibe? Most trans women give off female vibes, which is why a lot of straight men flock to them, and so that's why some lesbians flock to them. I'm going to show you guys my experience, okay? So I'm going to let you guys know why I feel the way I feel about myself, passing a little bit as a female. I have dated straight guys. Call them gay, call them bi, all you want, but whenever I was with them, they considered themselves straight, and they only dated cis women before me, okay? So that's what it is. I've dated masculine women that have short hair, women that literally consider themselves gay as hell, lesbian, you know. And so that to me confirmed that's how they saw me as a female. They didn't see me as just a male that has boobs, or a male that decided to change his voice higher and make, you know, get boobs. It wasn't like that. I dated a lot of people that were in my community as well as straight guys. I'm not saying that I can't find myself a bi guy or a bisexual girlfriend, because that is very much a possibility. But in terms of who I am and how people see me, they see that feminine side, they see that girl side. That's what they see me as. That's why I've been treated the way I've been treated. Now, a lot of you guys don't see how people treat me out because I don't really put it on social media. I really don't record it when it happens, but I get treated like a girl a lot. I get doors opened for me. People always call me ma'am. In fact, it's been a very long time, probably over a year, since I've been misgendered by anybody. I went to the doctors, and they've asked me if I was pregnant multiple times about certain situations I might end up going in for the ER for. But that's what I'm just trying to say to you guys. It is not necessarily a thing that, I mean, I'm digressing. Honestly, I'm talking about my own experiences when it comes to other things. But what I'm trying to say is don't feel that way if you're looking to date a trans woman. Don't be actively trying to find just trans women. I hate guys that come into my comments saying, how can I find a trans woman? How can I find a trans woman near me? We are not a specific group of people. It's like saying, can I find someone that's Navajo? Does someone have any way it's Navajo? No. You date whoever comes into your life at the time. You don't need to go be finding some certain demographic of females. And I feel like a mother or something telling you guys who to date and who not to. You know, date whoever the heck you want. But don't ask me as a trans woman personally to try to find you women that are in my spectrum to date you, because that comes off creepy. It comes off as kind of like someone that is very a chaser like, and I don't like that at all. In fact, I very much don't like men that literally just go for trans women. I don't like it. And that's where a lot of, you know, guys might be differed from whenever they are treated like a straight guy, or a guy who likes to, you know, be a cuckold, if that makes any sense at all, likes a dominant woman. Some guys that are straight like dominant women, so they end up liking trans women, okay? So, that's just one thing. I mean, I've seen it, I've heard of it, I've watched videos on it. So, when you ask a trans woman out, you just do everything that you ever do with anybody that you ever talk to. Don't be afraid. I think trans women would like it better even if you were more, you know, upfront with them. One big no-no is to not sit there and treat a trans woman like she is some sort of, you know, if it's any woman, I think in this way, don't ever treat us like we are a one-night stand purpose and let's hook up. Because in my eyes, hookups never lead to anything but sex. And if you're looking for a serious relationship with anybody, sex on the first date might not be the best kind of person to talk to, especially if you're looking for a relationship. Because if you're looking for this for a good time, hookups are one thing, but they'll never really lead to a relationship. Now, there are some people that probably have gone into successful relationships from hookups, but in my opinion, a lot of them don't end up being like that. So if you want to talk to a girl, if you want to talk to a trans woman, treat them like a woman, treat them with respect. Don't ask them for a one-night stand. Don't try to get with them in a different way. Don't try to change up the way you talk to her, a trans woman just because it's a trans woman. Talk to them just like you would talk to any beautiful woman out there, you know, walking on the streets, or maybe not the streets, because sometimes you might find the weirdest ones there, but maybe like if you were to go into like a nice place and you see a trans woman sitting there. I'm just being honest. Moral of the story, treat us like females. I think I said this in so many videos, and there's no secret to it. So if you're commenting on people's things, saying, how can I find a trans woman? How can I do this? Don't do it. Do not do it. In my opinion, look for whoever's available to you, okay? And if you find a trans woman, treat her right. And if you're scared about what other people are going to think, most likely you need to work on yourself before you can be with someone else, because in my opinion, if you like someone, you should never be afraid to say it to anybody else. And if you feel like other people are going to judge you for it, work on yourself to get a thick skin and not care about what others have to say. That's all I got to say. Honestly, I'm very happy that I have my girlfriend, and she is lesbian. She's dated guys here and there, so in my eyes, I would consider her a little more bi than lesbian. But I mean, she's dated more females than ever in men, so she likes females a lot more than she'll ever like men. But she sees me as a female, and that's what I'm saying. But in my opinion, just treat it like a regular relationship. Just I feel like I'm just talking the same thing. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, leave it a like. My camera's gonna die any moment now. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. My name is Momma Char, and you guys are my Charolette cheers, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
I found that your motive, I could do this all day.